Hello and welcome back to another Jaguar themed Wing It. And today we're going to wing something that I just got in the mail, and that is upside down. It is Atari Karts. Yes, this is Atari Karts. Now I know what you're thinking. You have a box copy of Atari Karts that you spent $500 on that? No, I definitely did not. This is the Songbird edition, which is a company who's been reprinting and releasing unreleased Atari games for the past, God, I think it's 20-something years, 15, 20 years, something like that. So what they're doing is they buy the rights to these games and they just reprint them. Now, they're not just making boxes. There is a manual in this box. I'm going to try not to open it as many times as possible just because, I don't want to crease the cardboard. But I do have the cartridge out. And here's what the cartridge looks like. It looks really good. In fact, let me hold it up next to a genuine original Cybermorph. I would say that they did a very good job. Now, there is some differences. It doesn't say Atari on the back. It's just blank right there. You can see the injection mold points on the bottom. But then again, on the original from Atari, you can also see the injection mold points. So, I guess that's just keeping the theme. Label-wise, labels look pretty good. I mean, compared to, try to get it lined up here, comparing it to a real Jaguar game, very high quality. Plastic feels right. The texture is almost identical on the handle bit. Very well made. Very, very well made. I am happy to have bought this for considerably less. A loose copy of Atari Karts normally goes for about $250. Box copies go well beyond that. And this one, yes, it's a little expensive. It starts at $90 plus shipping. So, is that a lot? Kinda. But you gotta understand, they're literally making, like, the whole PCB. They're doing every bit of this. It's a lot of work. You get a box. Let's play it. So, of course, the Jaguar has to boot up. I still love this. I love consoles that have intros. Even though, yeah, you kind of want to just jump in and play. I like it. But Atari Karts, you're thinking karts, you're thinking Mario Karts, and you will be thinking correctly. Because this is essentially a ripoff of Mario Kart. Now, 1995, so let's think of the things that were around at the time. You did have the original Mario Kart, you had some other knockoffs coming around. They were alright, Mario Kart was done pretty well. The sprites, 2D sprites, still pixely, still pretty good. This one, though, I really see the Jaguar as it was, in fact, a step up of everything that was around, at least up until this point. Yeah, 95, at this point, you had Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, so you had some impressive stuff happening in other countries. Other consoles. But, let's get into the game here. We'll leave it on beginner. I will be Bentley Bear, because that's who I played the first time I played this. We'll do the... I can't read that. Borg... something with a B cup. So here we are. It's very Mode 7 issue. This one, A is go. I have no clue what the power-ups do. So they kind of blink. I think it adds some sort of ability to you. When you push C, it starts blinking again. I have yet to figure that out. I'll have to look at the manual and really figure it out. But what I really wanted to get into here is just look how smooth everything is turning. This is at least 60 frames. Like, this, very, very clean. The levels do have a little bit of, hill to them. They're not completely flat. I'm trying to remember, in Super Mario Kart, the first one, did the courses have hills? I don't think so. But I really don't remember. But the sprite work on this is done very, very well. Oop, it'd help if I didn't go off into the course. Now, the one thing that I will say is a negative to this game, it seems to get easy to get stuck on things. Especially on the next course. This one, there's a certain, I think it was right there we just passed, a certain hole in the ground that... it was easy to get stuck on. In the next one, it's an ice course, and I kept getting stuck on, I guess, a rock? I'm not sure. weirdly, there's no music after you finish a race. We absolutely annihilated the whole team. This is on beginner, so what do you expect? This is more just to show you. Let's wing it and see what it looks like. Alright, so here we go. So if we just hold down the gas while it's going, you will spin your tires, but somebody will ram you from behind you, go flying. So it's alright to accidentally do that. This right here. Okay, I got stuck again. Well, it's just a random rock, but I keep getting stuck on it. Now we're in 7th. Can we catch up? Probably. On beginner, the enemies are really... enemies, the other racers. They're really, really bad. Oh, there's that rock again. I feel like, you know, the trees are 3D-ish looking. They could have done that with that rock, and maybe I'll stop hitting it. Because, honestly, I don't see it coming. It just... right there. Like, you come around that turn, and you just happen to be on the rock. Most of the other stuff you bounce off of, but holes and rocks you seem to get stuck on. But, yeah, we're back in 1st place. That only took, what, 10 seconds? Oh, we're on the rock again. Oh, I think we're really on the... we're really on the rock now. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've dropped down to 3rd place. We can catch him up. I could probably just sit on that rock a whole lap, and I'd probably still win. Last lap. There's the other racers. We did not hit the rock this time. And we are driving very poorly. But we still came into 1st. And, yeah. Finished. No victory music. That's weird. I heard there was a thing about the Jaguar and music where they couldn't fit a lot of it on these cartridges. But it's pretty good music for a cartridge game. Which I guess I would hope so if it's going to be a 64-bit console. Let's see what the 3rd race is. I've actually never been there yet. Alright, now we're in the dirt. Let's see if the dirt physics have any effect. The ice physics didn't. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, the dirt doesn't do anything either. It's... oh, come on. So, it's just for looks. That's one thing Super Mario Kart definitely has on this. You know, the different courses would have different traction. If you're in the dirt or if you're on the ice, you would feel it. This is just different coloring, I guess you could say. But this course has a lot of hills, so you do a lot of bouncing. It does seem like they have the sound of the cart hard pan to the left, and the music is hard pan to the right, except for the drums. The snare specifically is over here, but everything else is on the other side. We should probably pay attention to the road. But I'm just hearing like xylophones coming out of this speaker. That's it. Which, that's kind of strange for a game. I understand like 1960s music that they didn't know what to do with stereo, but this is mid-90s video game. So this is still pretty fun. I would say Mario Kart's more exciting, maybe because I had some competition. If I didn't have this on beginner, it'd probably be more exciting. But that's it. That's Atari Karts. That's what they tried to compete against Mario Kart with. And at the time, would I have liked this? I don't know. You know, Cybermorph had its place because it was some impressive 3D for 1993. This, I don't know. There was a lot of options at that time. Do I like it now? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I've always wanted a Jaguar, so I think I'm kind of biased in this, where everything at the moment is very nice. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.